I know a student. Her name is Alexis. Brilliant, genuinely scary smart. The kind of smart that makes you question every life decision you ever made just by being in the same room with her. She documents everything, every source cited, every answer shown, and every deadline met without being asked twice. Because the teachers made one thing crystal clear to her. If it isn't documented, it didn't happen. No exception, no extensions, no, but I did the work, I just didn't write it down. I know Alexis very well, and Alexis would never turn in an assignment without proof that she did the work. And your contractor just built half of your house and couldn't produce a single document, even if his truck depended on it? In construction, if it isn't in writing, it didn't happen. Tattoo this somewhere. Alexis already knows this, and now you do too. And this got nothing to do whether you trust or don't trust your contractor, because memory is selective and people lie. And in Florida, any project over $2,500, a written contract is required by law. A verbal agreement isn't just hard to prove in court, and under Florida law, it isn't even legally sufficient. Your contractor knows that, and that's not an accident. When something goes wrong, and trust me, something eventually will go wrong, the only thing standing between you and every expensive lesson is documentation. Without it, you have a story. And with it, you have a case. Those are the two different things when you're sitting across from a contractor who suddenly remembers nothing. This is one of the most common ways a contractor loses money in this industry. Contractor agrees to something verbally, does it differently, and then looks at you dead in the eye and says, "That was not what we discussed." And if you have nothing in writing, no text, no email, nothing signed, you have no way to prove otherwise. No paper trail means no case, period. And here's exactly what you need to document from day one. Every conversation, and follow up with a text or an email summarizing everything that was said. The same day and not tomorrow, you document every payment, receipts, check numbers, bank records, every dollar, and every material delivery, photos with timestamps the moment they hit your property. Also, every change agreed to, written, signed, dated before any work begins. Every day they show up and every day they didn't, because they both matter equally. And something else to remember, your phone is the most powerful tool on any job site. Alexis uses her to document everything she does in school. You need to do exactly the same thing on your job site, because documentation is what turns a he said, she said dispute into a winnable case. And a winnable case is what turns a nightmare into a check. Starting right now, text your contractor a summary of your last conversation today. That one text could be worth thousands of dollars if things go sideways. And like I say in every one of my videos, always verify any contractor at myfloridalicense.com before you pay a single dollar. A contractor who pushes back on documentation is a contractor who is already planning their excuse. Alexis documents everything and she's still in school. You're paying someone $50,000, so act accordingly. And always remember, my friends, this is Construction Nightmares.